Hi, this is going to be the third video that I'm completing for this class. And the topic that we're going to be addressing this week is student athlete development and whether or not universities are doing the best that they can when it comes to actually helping these students out. Now, in my personal opinion, I do think that universities try and help student athletes out a lot, whether it be through services such as tutoring or meal plans. Um, However, I don't believe that there's enough being done. Having been roommates to athletes, having been friends with several athletes, and having talked to athletes specifically about this problem, I can tell you that even if a university has the best intentions, there's still not enough being done. And that's not on the university. It's simply being a student athlete in today's day and age is taxing. It's extremely taxing. So I don't so much as think that universities aren't doing a sufficient enough job out of incompetence. I just believe that they're doing an insufficient job with the tools that they have. Now, I do think that athletics departments should step up a little bit. I believe that there should be a new position that does help regulate these things, almost as in a counselor position. Somebody who makes sure that students are getting that social interaction, that are getting the academic and also the professional development. And I know there are a lot of positions in place. That's a lot on the coaches. That's a lot on the teammates as well to try and hold each other accountable. But I do believe that if we had a position within an athletic department that was strictly for checking in on all of these student athletes to make sure that they were getting taken care of, I think that we would see a rise in mental health in student athletes, which is a very important thing that's getting vastly ignored in this country, along with other mental health issues outside of student athletes. But back to the original question as to whether or not athletic departments belong in this grouping, for the personal development, the social development, and the professional development. I believe that if student athletes are expected to perform under these administrations, I believe that they should be taken care of by these administrations. And that's a simple rule of governance. You take care of the people that work for you. So all in all, I think that despite all of the hurdles that we've overcome in the NCAA, in the college athletics environment in general, I know that we have a very long way to go because it's not all about scoring a touchdown, and it's not all about getting A's on all your tests or being academically eligible, and it's not about what food you eat. It's not about any of those singular things. It's about developing as a person in college. So I strongly believe that as student athletes, you are still expected to grow as a normal student would. You're just given a more extraordinary path to go down. It's harder for you at this point. I'm referring to you as student athletes. It's harder for student athletes at this point. But if there could be ways that we could streamline a couple of processes, make sure that they're getting taken care of at every step of the way, make sure that they're healthy, make sure that they're mentally healthy, and make sure that they are academically healthy, as well as socially healthy, we can better, take care of our athletes. And that's the number one reason why we all want to become athletic directors or work in the NCAA, is to take care of athletes. Not just to see them succeed, but to see them thrive, both in life and on the field. So that's my 2 cents. Wanted to say that I really enjoyed the compliance and the media chapters, both of which I'm really heavily into. So I look forward to taking what I learned there and from my assignment and putting it forward again. So sorry for the rambling. End of part 2, I guess.